opportunity. I'll come back to you in just a bit. Let me just quickly go across some of the guests who are joining us. You mentioning it could take 5 minutes more for the Prime Minister to come. So Tuhins of the BJP is with us. We've also got AIADMK's Kovai Satyan. And Manojit Mandal is political analyst, leans towards the TMC, is also with us. Manojit, let me come to you this time. It was, of course, expected that the government or the BJP as a party is going to make huge celebrations or make a big deal about the G20 conduct. And the opposition, might approve of it or not approve of it. But this is, as the BJP would say, another feather in Narendra Modi government's cap.
No, I think we will like to reserve comment on this particular event when it comes to election. BJP is always in this kind of mood to create uproar about some international events being part of their electoral campaign. We do not believe in this. We have a stated position for many of us that when it comes to foreign policies, we will be solidly behind the government. But it cannot be used for any political dividends. The fact remains that I think many of the G20 leaders may not be knowing how the oppositions are targeted in this country. In fact, today itself, the All India Trinamool Congress General Secretary, when he was supposed to attend this meeting of the coordination committee of the Team India, he is being grilled by ED for no reason. Years, he has been singularly targeted. I mean, look at the age of this person. He is barely 34, 35. And half the age of Mr. Modi, and he has been targeted for no reason. If there are any evidences against this person, you must, he has said that he show me the evidences. I am there to willingly, take any punishment. But look at the way he has been deliberately harassed. Not just Abhishek Banerjee, his family is being harassed for the last 2-3 years.
Okay.
Even his 3-year-old son was not spared by Shubhendu Adhikari. These things will not be known to the people who were our guests.
Okay, but let's not mix the two issues. There's always domestic politics in every country, and then there is, of course, international politics. Speaking about, what goes on as far as domestic politics is concerned, there's also a former chief minister who's been arrested in the dead of a night. So, there are, of course, all of these cases that go on in many different states. But I want to talk to you about the G20 success particularly. There is a special session of the Parliament also coming in. We don't quite know the agenda of that session, but we do know that now on 17th, one day ahead of that special session, a joint parliamentary meeting will take place. The opposition has been a little bit cagey or a little bit, concerned about the agenda of the next session. We don't know what that is going to be, but certainly the success or the aftermath of the success of the G20 will continue, possibly even inside Parliament, Manojit.
I mean, I really don't understand one thing when you're talking about the internal democratic dynamics of this country and the treatment that opposition is being given for the last 5-6 years. How are you going about it? I mean, we are not hard. I mean, forget about how we are hard inside the Parliament. I mean, you have all the data for in front of you, starting from that very famous farm law, when many of our MPs were suspended, 19 of the TMC's MPs were suspended for no reason, and ultimately the government had to take back the law. I mean, the same thing happened with one of the Congress leaders from Bengal, during the last session of the Parliament. So even inside the Parliament, opposition is not properly heard.
Okay. Let me take that to Tuhin of the BJP, who's with us for a few more minutes. Tuhin, can you respond to that? All of the euphoria and celebrations around G20, fine enough, fair enough, and many kudos to the government. But of course, there are other things to be done as we now focus shifts to domestic politics.
Shivani, I hate to say this, but we have seen the leadership quality of a country pre-2014. Do you remember the Sharmal Sheikh episode of 2009, where the then Prime Minister Dr. Manmohan Singh had embarrassed the country, by giving Pakistan a handle to beat India with? We have seen how India used to handle Pakistan at that point of time. So when you compare the present leadership with then, today we have made Pakistan redundant. Pakistan is absolutely redundant. After this India, Middle East, European corridor, China's expansionist moves are fading away. They are equally redundant. So this is the success, and I think we should have the heart to celebrate our success. We should take greater pride in our successes as a nation. And of course, we need to acknowledge that Prime Minister Modi's dynamic leadership is at the forefront of this transformation, is at the forefront of this change. We don't want to be we don't want to be apologetic about our successes like, the Congress party has been of its limited success. We want to celebrate our success so that we also set an example for the future leadership of this country that Indian politics needs to transcend beyond local issues. I think, the success at the international forum is only going to improve things. It's only going to improve discourse even within the country.